Get ready to laugh out loud as we dive into some of the funniest stories from around the world. That's right, folks. We're talking about real events, actual headlines, things that really happened that are so unbelievable they're hilarious. Buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through history's biggest bloopers, blunders, and bizarre moments. We've got it all: exploding whales, runaway molasses, and a dance craze that just wouldn't quit. You won't believe your ears, folks. It's like a stand-up routine written by history itself. So grab your snacks, settle in, and get ready for some serious side-splitting fun. This is a one-way ticket to Laugh Town, and trust me, you won't want to get off this ride. All right, to the land of sunshine, shrimp on the barbie, and giant flightless birds. Yep, you heard that right. Back in 1932, Australia found itself in a war with emus. That's right, emus. Those big goofy birds with the long legs and the don't mess with me stare. Apparently they were wreaking havoc on farmers' crops, and the Aussies decided to fight back with machine guns. I'm not making this up. They called it the Emu War, and let's just say it didn't quite go as planned. The emus, those feathered fiends, basically outran and outsmarted the Australian army. They were like, "Is that all you got?" The emus won, folks. They're in charge down under. Oregon coast for a tale that's truly explosive. Picture this: it's 1970, a massive whale washes ashore, and the brilliant minds in charge decided the best way to dispose of it was dynamite, because nothing says respect for nature like blowing up a 45-foot whale carcass on a public beach. And you just know someone in that meeting said, what could possibly go wrong? Well, a lot, it turns out. Let's just say the explosion wasn't exactly a controlled demolition. Think flying whale blubber, raining fish, and terrified onlookers running for their lives. It's a story for the ages, folks. A real blast from the past. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this next story is one for the history books. We're talking about a daring escape from East Berlin, but forget tunnels and secret agents. This guy used a zip line. Yep, you heard that right. This crafty fellow rigged a cable across the Berlin Wall and literally zipped his way to freedom, right under the noses of the guards. Talk about high-flying adventure. I bet those guards were standing there like, did we just get shown up by a dude on a zip line? It's like something out of an action movie, but with a comedic twist. This guy was a legend. Get ready for a sticky situation, folks, because we're about to dive into a sugary disaster. In 1919, Boston experienced something truly bizarre: a massive wave of molasses. That's right, molasses. Apparently, a giant tank holding over 2 million gallons of the sweet stuff decided to burst, unleashing a sticky tsunami on the unsuspecting city. Can you imagine walking down the street and suddenly you're knee-deep in molasses? It's like a scene out of a Willy Wonka nightmare. Horses were trapped, buildings were damaged, and the whole city was left with a sticky mess that took weeks to clean up. Talk about a bittersweet day. Our final stop takes us back to 1518, where we encounter a medical mystery for the ages: a dancing plague. You bet. In Strasbourg, France, people couldn't stop dancing, like a conga line that just wouldn't quit. For days they boogied until they collapsed from exhaustion. Doctors were baffled, blaming everything from hot weather to, wait for it, overheated blood. I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. They tried everything to stop it, but the dancing continued. It's like a giant involuntary dance party that nobody signed up for. What caused it? We may never know, but it's a hilarious reminder that history is full of surprises. Outrow, thanks for joining us on this hilarious journey. We traveled through time and across continents, encountering some of the most ridiculous and unbelievable events in history, from battling emus to exploding whales, ziplining escape artists to molasses mayhem, and a dance craze that just wouldn't quit. We've seen it all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more funny stories from around the world. See you next time.